What's up? That's right. Welcome to the What More Can I Say podcast, episode 65. Now, before we came on, I thought it was episode 67. I'm living in the future. That's right. I was your host, Toga Paul. Let's go ahead and introduce you to the rest of the pod. If you new to the pod, the first lady of the pod, the only lady of the pod, Keke.
Hey, friends. How y'all doing?
Hey, Keke.
What's up?
Home?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Oh, nothing.
Good?
Yeah, I'm out here, child. I'm out here. The weather's good. We almost at fall, so big girl season on the way. I'm just getting ready for what I'm going to drop for y'all come fall. So, it's almost my time to shine, baby. That's all,
My girl. All right, man. My little bro, fresh off of Magic Silly Mondays. Zach,
yes.
What's up?
Man, I'm feeling good. Two things I want to point out real quick. One, I got my fro out. Okay?
Yes.
Snoop. And man,
Show off.
I am really excited about this Dare shirt that I found.
What?
Do y'all remember Dare?
Yes.
That was the worst program to keep you off drugs. Everybody who entered this program does drugs right now. Some type of drugs. They started too early. I was like in the 4th grade. They was like, hey, do you know what heroin look like? I'm like, no, I don't. I'm in the 4th grade. That's what the Dare program was. So I found this nostalgia t-shirt and I was like, I love it. So I'm excited about that pod, fam.
Was Dare an acronym? Did it mean something?
Yeah, it mean like don't run off and do crack. That's what it mean.
You missed the E, bro. The E.
Dare. Yeah, don't do crack, bro. That's all it was about.
Okay.
You remember they had that egg and they was like, this is your brain. Then they cracked it and it was like, this is your brain on drugs. They just tried to scare us out of drugs. They didn't tell us no facts. They just tried to scare the hell out of us.
Yep. Shout out to the Dare program.
Shout out to them. Let's go ahead and get right to it, man. It scares me to think about Future's life. I know how stressful my life is. And Future has way more baby mamas than me. He got recorded talking about he didn't love one of his baby mamas to another one of his baby mamas. It was weird. I thought whoever recorded him, it was a bunch of weak sauce. Keke, what'd you think?
I mean, you mad at who recorded him? I'm just like, why we surprised he's saying he don't love one of his baby mamas? The man have a baby by anybody. Like the woman at the TSA, you know what I'm saying? The woman down at the beauty supply, the lady that at the candy store. Like Future have a baby by anybody. So who's surprised that I never thought he loved his baby mamas. Like, did you? It wasn't news to me. I was like, yeah, we know. Like, I don't love, I never did. We know Future. We don't know who you love at this point. So therefore, I wasn't shocked about it at all. I didn't feel like sis really broke the internet. Like she didn't break no news to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but I just really felt like she'd been waiting to tell the other baby mama that he don't really love you. You know what I'm saying? Like how you've been like I've been waiting on this opportunity to drop this tea on you, and now I got my chance. So boom, here you go. He never loved you. So I think it was just news to maybe the other baby mama, but I think the rest of us in America, we never thought he loved his baby mama. So
wait, hold on, Keke. We're not gonna skip past the tattoos you got on your hand.
I noticed that.
I'm like, what do we got going on here?
This is Savannah, child. I hosted an event yesterday and let these people play on my hand. And I think she done drew on me with permanent marker because, y'all, I went to sleep, right? And I went to sleep like this. I got a print, baby. I got face tattoos. It's all on my face, on my clothes. This is permanent marker. I don't know. She say it's henna, but I think it's some marker. But yeah, that's what it is.
It looks nice though. Looks nice.
Yeah.
It's cool. I thought Keke went and got tatted up.
Right.
No.
Zach, man, you seen this dude get caught up and getting recorded. Again, I'll say it again, it's super weak sauce, but again, it was already kind of public knowledge. We didn't think that he was in love with all of his baby mamas. What were you thinking, man, when you saw all this audio come out about Future?
Well, I didn't think that Future just had that much love to give, you know what I'm saying, to all these women in the first place. Future's just not giving out all that love. He's giving out baby mamas and he's giving out checks, you know. Oh my God. my stand a little messed up. To be his baby mama, you really just had to be thick, you know. And that was the protocol. But see, here's the thing. She was trying to hurt the most unproblematic baby mama of them all, Joey. Yeah. That's my favorite of Future's baby mama, is Joey. Because Joey, I ain't gonna lie to you, I get it. Every time when I saw him knock her up, I said, I get it. Oh, it wasn't a bit of love involved, baby. It was another L word. It was 4 letters too. Lust. Nothing but hot, sweaty, nasty lust. I get it, Future. No, you won't hear a word from me. I'm never gonna hate on that. But I just feel like the other baby mama, Brittany, and here's another thing. Don't get caught up in Brittany and Future's back and forth. That's something that happens all the time. They do this all the time. Just a few months ago, she was the baby mama that was recording him talking about he left the baby birthday party. Remember she was saying that?
Yep.
So she's always upset with Future, and she always brings it to the net. You know what I'm saying? But the unproblematic one, Joy, she ain't said nothing about it. She went right back on her yoga journey, workouts, and posting fresh squeezed juices. She ain't worried about you.
Yep.
And this is the thing. This is, ladies, you got a quick glimpse into what it sounds like when a man is trying to hit one of his baby mamas. He has to down the other. Yeah. He got to down the other one while he's trying to bend on her. She probably was looking good. He came over to see his kid. He's like, yo. He's like, nah, you don't love me. Yes, I do love you. I never told Joey I love you. And he's probably told Joey he loves him. But
definitely has.
He definitely has. She's like, yo, we just friends. Future said we just friends, except we have unprotected sex and have a whole baby together, but we just super cool, which makes no sense. So ladies, when you get confused, listen to Future's toxic comments, understand that is just what it sounds like when a man is trying to get him some again. We're going to say anything to get them treats.
Yes.
100%.
Give us that toxic baby daddy one-on-one tone. Come on, let us know.
I am. I'm just giving him a look. Now, me, on the other hand, I think that it's, I've never done it. Never.
Oh.
But one time.
Okay, one time. I was about to say now, you sure know a lot about it, child.
No, I haven't. Now, see, this is the thing. One of me and my baby mamas almost got back together. But it was too far along and too much. You know what I mean? It was years and years and years and years after we had broke up. And we was like, can we give it another try? It's just too much history. We just couldn't. But of course we had sex. We had to.
Right. And I know it's on Thursday. You got to try it one more time just to see if it's still hitting. I still, she still had it though. But I mean, like, it's just, I don't know, everybody's going to try to figure this out, but I'm not going to. But the thing of it is that I never wanted to play that game because I watched my friends' cars get tore up. I watched their baby mama come run up on them in clubs. I watched it. It just is a bad thing. You cannot play. Fellas, if you are watching the pod, you know you cannot play with a woman's emotions. You cannot. You can't play with anybody's emotions, period. Yes.
Because bad things happen.
Yes.
What? Yes. Bad things happen. So let's go ahead and get to this. This is all bad. The fact that Soulja Boy and Aaron Carter are even thinking about fighting. Terrible. They're even thinking about fighting. Aaron Carter actually challenged Soulja Boy. Zach, when you see this, man, do you think Soulja should get in the ring or they should just leave each other alone?
Man, first thing I saw when I saw that, I saw Battle of the Crackheads.
Yeah.
That's what I felt like. I felt like this is about to be the most cracky battle I have ever seen. Have you ever seen crackheads argue over something? and get the scuffling and get the fighting? That's exactly what you go see when you see Soulja Boy and Aaron Carter. Do I think Aaron Carter is on heavy drugs? Absolutely. Do I know Soulja Boy is on heavy drugs? Absolutely. His face is sinking in. You can see it. I mean, he doesn't look well. He doesn't look well. And honestly, I just hope the best from him. I hope that this crackhead battle does not happen. And if it does, let's not do it in a ring. Let's fight just like crackheads should, on the corner, by the light pole. That's what I want to see. I want to see him get down on the light pole. It's gotta stop. Man, what you doing? That's mine. You know, I want it to start like a real crackhead fight.
Yes.
And that's how I want to see it.
Yes.
Keke, I know you saw Soldier, and I know what you were thinking. I know you were saying crackhead all along. When we saw him, Aaron Carter, think about maybe having a fight. What was the first thing that crossed your mind?
I want it to happen. I want to see it. I will pay pay-per-view to watch it. I am all for it. I feel like they need to have me hosted, Judge Mathis giving live commentary as it's going down. And this just need to be the crackhead series. We can have a whole Judge holla at me. We can have a whole crackhead fight series on YouTube. I think it'll be great. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here for it. I want to see it. You know, it took me a while to come to terms with the fact that Soulja Boy is a crackhead because he's my generation. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like we too young and fly to be on crack or dope or whatever is going on that's making his face sink in, his teeth look like they falling out, stuff like that. So, you know, it took me a while to accept the fact that he might actually be a crackhead. But after seeing this video he put out to Aaron Carter, he's definitely on some crack. So therefore, I want to see the fight.
It's the eyes, Keke. It's the eyes. I'm like, why your eyes look like that, man? That's like crack.
So yeah.
This fight should never happen. It should never happen. And Soulja Boy should definitely not ever let it happen. Man. I saw Soulja Boy training. I saw it. It was terrible. Aaron Carter might get lucky and knock Soulja out. Soulja has way too much to lose. If he gets hit, beat up, if Aaron Carter even makes him stumble, it's going to be a meme all over the place. Soulja Boy can lose the last bit of credibility he has in the culture by fighting Aaron Carter and losing. Do not do it. It's the same thing I said about J. Cole. Love J. Cole to death. But hey, J. Cole, there's a difference for hooping with people that gotta get paid to hoop and feed their families than hooping at the LA Fitness because you J. Cole. Because them dudes are coming at you all day long. And this is another thing. It can't do nothing but hurt you. Soulja, don't do it. Now, there's something else that popped up that was weird as hell. And I don't even know how you could even do it logistically. I think he was just talking about it. Is Damon Wayans said he wanted to have the first ever comedian versus with Dave Chappelle. Keke, who will win?
Cat Williams. That's my favorite comedian. I don't know who, some more. Like neither one of them would be my, I'm not paying to watch that. Damon Williams against, I'm not paying to watch that. Low Down Dirty Shame is my favorite movie of all time. So
I didn't mean to say Damon Williams. Damon Wayans. I apologize.
Wayans. Okay, Wayans, Williams. I don't want to see it. So therefore, I don't care. Cat Williams won. So yeah, I'm not here for this. No.
Zach, what do you think that she's got me said Damon Wayans was acting because Damon Williams, shout out to him, good friend of mine. I think he's well. Look, I love Damon Williams. Is a big Keke talking about. Keke is out here letting everybody have this smoke. Who you think the resident comedian, Zach, who would win this? Now we already know, but who do you think would win this?
I mean, see, you got to break it up in categories. First of all, I don't know how they would do a versus like this. But if you
technical stuff, come on, comedian. We don't just pick
I got to. Here we go. I got to take it there. Stand up, Dave Chappelle, easy. Okay. Then you got to go to sketch. They both did sketch shows. The only thing is, In Living Color put on so many comedians, but Damon didn't necessarily carry the show by itself. Dave on his sketch show carried the show. So I have to give it to Dave Chappelle. He's the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? You got to give it to Dave Chappelle, but I hate to just say that I'm giving it to Dave Chappelle because without Damon Wayans, Dave wouldn't be able to do the things that he's doing, that he got the opportunity to do. Because you got to understand how impactful In Living Color was.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That was a black sketch show. It wouldn't be no Dave Chappelle show without Damon Wayans' contributions to the culture. So it's almost like you going against your son. Now, if you're talking about stand-up, joke for joke on the stage, that's not close. Dave is the GOAT. Dave is the best stand-up comedian. Now, notice I didn't say my favorite. I think he's the best at the craft of doing it. Like, the craft of setting up a joke, the craft of getting hit with the unknown that you didn't see coming. Like any comedian who watches Dave is like, he's probably the best at this. I know people that I think are funnier that I enjoy watching more, but as far as like the craft of it, nobody's touching Dave Chappelle. Nobody.
Your favorite though? Who's your favorite?
My favorite is Cat Williams and Bernie Mac. Cat Williams, Bernie Mac, they're all together.
Yeah.
Cat Williams, Bernie Mac, Chris Rock, Jerry Seinfeld. I love all them guys. You know what I'm saying? So many people I like that I hate to even give a top 5 or anything. It just depends on my mood. Sometimes I even put Earthquake in there. Have you ever heard Earthquake just go crazy? Yeah. D-Ray go crazy. D-Ray gets loose. Like, come on, man. I've seen D-Ray tear down clubs and not on 2 different shows and not repeat a joke. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just a fan of the craft, period. Y'all know that. But let's get back to
you said all that to say what everybody was thinking. Damon Williams is smoking drugs. I don't care about his contributions to the culture. That was back then. We appreciated you back then, fam. You cannot get on stage and go joke for joke with Damon Williams, with David Chappelle. Dave Chappelle is the GOAT. Dave Chappelle is funnier. Absolutely. Damon Williams, I keep saying Williams. Damon Wayans definitely has better movies, 100%. Classic movies that we still laugh at to this day. Classic sitcoms that we still laugh at to this day. Dave Chappelle, too many D's in this pause. Too many D's in this conversation.
Oh man, let the D's in the dough.
Too many D's. Dave Chappelle, it just doesn't have the movies, but other than that, everything else. And I would say my favorite, y'all saying Cat Williams, my favorite right now, excluding Dave Chappelle, is Mike Epps, 1,000%.
Oh, okay. That's
Mike Epps. Mike Epps' last special was a little weak.
It was a little weak.
It was a little weak. I still love Mike Epps, but if I'm just being honest, his last special.
The last Cat Williams one was a little weak.
It was Cat. I don't know which one was that. I forgot which one. He put out a new one every year.
After the little boy beat him up. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I ain't watched the Cat Williams special since the Green.
Here's the thing. It was a down year. It was a down year. Comics were trying to get that money. You know what I'm saying? Netflix was throwing out them bags. So a lot of them jokes just didn't have enough seasoning on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Netflix put that pressure on you. Like, hey, you got to have this special out by this time. And that's not necessarily how comedy works. Sometimes you ain't lived enough to have your next hour ready. And you just got to run with what you got. Because that check, I'm going to go up there. Because if they called me today, if they said, Zach Boog, go do a special right now. Oh, yeah, you about to get these jokes. You about to get whatever I got for an hour, baby. You hear me? Stretch. Give it up for the ladies.
Come on, Zach. Yes.
That's right. All right, let's get to this. Speaking of pressure to bring something out, Donda still has not been released yet. Now, we ain't gonna lie. A lot of people have been sending out files. Supposedly Donda's unreleased. It's Kanye's unreleased music. It's supposed to be that. It sounds super unfinished, so I don't believe it. What do you think's holding up Drake and Kanye from dropping their project that everybody says is ready? Zach, what's up?
Well, each other. That's what's holding it. I really think Kanye is trying to stall out until Drake drops, so he can drop right when Drake drops. And I think Drake is sitting back like, I am not dropping Certified Lover Boy until Kanye drops. They don't want to drop on the same time. The other one wants to drop after. They want to have they have this beef that goes on between them two. It's really weird. What they should do is just call each other and just drop on the same day. Or the reason Donda isn't out is like Keke said, it ain't never coming out when he say it's gonna come out. Keke been called it. From the first release date, Keke was like, it ain't coming out on that day. It ain't. And it's just because we know Kanye is very sporadic. Now he's not even in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium anymore. I heard he was out shopping the other day in LA. So people was like, is the album done since he's back living his regular life? Who knows? He's waiting on Drake though. I think they got this little weird beef, bro. and they want to see who's gonna sell the most units.
Craziness, man. Keke, you said it. Donda may never come out. We don't know when it's gonna come out. What the hell is going on? You think what Zach said is true? I mean, are they Kanye and Drake really trying to like figure it out, like just waiting for each other?
I don't know, but I think that, you know, if I'm Kanye, Donda ain't never coming out because I done already made my money. I done sent y'all off for 2 nights at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I done sold all this merch. Damn, an album. I'm not putting out promoting and making videos for no album. I'm just going to keep on trolling y'all for the next 3 years. Every year I'm going to tell y'all Donda coming out, and I'm going to host me a listening party. I'm going to play some unfinished tracks. We sitting up in the, we all streaming this listening party. We don't like this music. We don't know what's going on these songs. We confused. We don't know if we getting saved or going to hell by this concert, but we just all watching. He got the check from Apple. Now the merch is sold out. Kanye, if I'm on his team, we never drop. For what? We already got paid. We got paid. You know what I'm saying? He done made more doing this troll thing than he done did for a couple weeks. Then he gonna make when the album drop. If we all buy the album, it's not gonna top what he done already made. So just troll us for the next 3 years. That's what I would do.
You say he got us listening to unfinished tracks?
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? He got us listening to the previews, the instrumentals, you know what I'm saying? The reference tracks. Like, we don't know what we listen to, but we just want to be a part of it. So we like, damn, that's fire. This album is going to be crazy. Like, you don't know what the hell you listening to. You don't know what that song about. So yeah.
I hate it with them songs now. I'm not saying I heard it. It seems like it takes forever for the lyrics to come in. And I hate that. It's like, and then he comes in and he says like 4 words and then more music comes in. I'm like, this is not finished. I can't, this is ridiculous. And Drake needs to go ahead and drop. Because personally, I think the person that drops first is going to put the pressure on the other person. They are. I feel like if Drake drops and it's fire, puts the pressure on Ye. Ye drops and it's fire, pressure on Drake. Because immediately, when people go from Ye to Drake, they're going to compare it. And Drake to Ye, they're going to compare it. So I figure they tripping. I want
to give the audience a little reference on the release date beef between Drake and Kanye. You know, Kanye was doing Tiana Taylor's album, Nas, Pusha T. You remember he was doing that? Yeah. He was doing like 4 people's albums. He was producing them. And he put them all out like week after week. Every Friday, he was dropping a new person's album. Well, according to the beef, Pusha T, you know, Drake said that he told Kanye his release date, and he put those release dates around the same time that Drake was dropping. So Drake is super hesitant with this album and dropping it, I think, because he's already went through this war with Kanye on release dates. So it's real petty, but at the end of the day, Kanye is getting him back because we all believe that Drake smashed Kim. That's off the record.
Keke.
I don't believe that.
Are you riding? Hey.
I don't think Drake smashed.
Okay.
That I don't think so.
He's doing so much subliminal stuff, man. Drake done put so many subliminal lines.
Not while Drake. I think maybe Drake smashed Kim prior to Kanye. And maybe that little window before her and Kanye got together, maybe that could have happened.
I'm not saying it happened when they was married. I'm just saying it might have happened.
Smash is a smash.
Yes.
I mean, if that's the case, he's gonna be mad at everybody because Kim's treat's been on the streets. That's just a fact.
Kim's treat's been on the streets.
I didn't mean to rhyme. That was a bar. But I'm just saying. Treat's been on the streets. That's the thing, man. You can't I hate it when you can't be soft. Like when dudes, you know when you marry a hoe. You know when you dating a hoe. You know it. And don't be soft about it. Don't get in your feelings now. Don't get in your feelings now, fam. You dating a hoe.
You with her because you like that hoe stuff she do.
And hoes got game. That's what they be like. Hoes be winning. No, hoes got game. I'm gonna tell you. I almost said something, but I'm not. But hoes got game.
Now. We potting, so come on now.
I'm just saying, hoes got game. You think about it. A woman that's out here, let's say you might know a woman that dated a couple athletes and maybe a musician. Then all of a sudden she likes you. you as a man, you kind of know, but you never want to talk about this stuff. And she a player. She not, the hoes as player never bring up the dudes' names. They never do the corny stuff and say, oh yeah, you know, Kevin, me and Kevin Durant, or me and my ex used to produce this or this, that, and the hoes that got game, they ain't never talking about.
Why she gotta be a hoe? Because she smashed a couple famous people.
No, because of this, like okay, like a Brittany Renner. You think she's a hoe?
I don't know that girl hoe facts.
She said it on YouTube. She literally laid it out.
Well, if she said she a hoe, she a hoe. But I'm just saying, like, don't you said women who have dated a couple famous people and then they come to you. And now they're a hoe because they dated a couple famous people. No, they dated.
If you smash it, and ladies, I'm going to keep it a buck. If you smashing dudes like a lot, you're a hoe. And it's cool.
Well, what are you? What are men who smash a lot of women? Hoe.
It could be say a male hoe, but it just doesn't work that way. Look, men can't have babies. Can we have babies?
This ain't got nothing to do with
Listen, answer my question, Keke. Can men have babies? Can you answer my question?
No.
Exactly. Men can't do what women do, and women can't do what dudes do. Y'all can't go having sex with a bunch of dudes.
Yes,
it's just a fact.
Yes, we can.
You can, but you know what happens?
And if and let me tell you something. And if most women, you will never know. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all walk around here thinking y'all ain't wiped the hoe and whole time.
That's fine. I have no problem if you a secret hoe. I don't have a problem if you a secret hoe. I'm not going, which leads me, because we got something to go into later on. I'm not the dude that's going to be like, hey, who you do? I'm not asking you how many guys you've been. I'm not asking that. But if you're a public hoe and I've watched you move from him, and him, I'm cool on that. I'm cool on that. I'm just saying, to me, it makes it tougher for women when dudes don't, because we're visual. Dudes are visual. We're going to think about, if you know the person that your girl smashed, it's going to pop in your mind some dude jumping up and down in your treats. It just is.
For me. It is the double standards for me. I don't
know. It is.
What do you think women think about you? Or think about men who did smash, you in a club and he done smashed the whole damn bottle girl section. All the bottle girl, every bottle girl with the bottle of Hennessy, with the card, with the one holding the sign, the one with the little firework, the one with the bottle. He done smashed every last one. It's like a little choo-choo train coming out. Your man done smashed all 8 of them. And you think that don't pop in our mind? I'm just
saying. What I didn't say it didn't pop in your mind, but I'm saying it again to the guy that smashed all the bottle service girls. They gave him the vagina. They didn't ask for it. They gave it to him. You got to understand. It's a thing of, look, it's a double standard.
That's the difference. That's the difference in the double standard about the whole stuff. I will chime in on that. I don't think one is better than the other, but see, the thing is, the reason the women get called a hoe, and that's more negative, is because women control the access to sex. Men have to work for the access to sex. So it's not like, it's not the same value on the market. You know what I'm saying? Dudes have to work to have it. Women can just choose who they want to have sex with. So if you have the access and you're the person who can open the door, it's either, you a hoe, because you can choose. Men are out here actually got to work for it.
The dude's not a hoe because he had to ask for it.
Because he has to work for it. It's not necessarily guaranteed.
Yeah,
let me tell you something. If you're
an
attractive
kidding
woman,
me? Look, no man can have sex with a woman, Keke. No man without permission.
It doesn't. I'm just saying this.
What do you mean?
Who grants the permission? That's why it's different.
So if you're constantly giving every man permission to jump up and down on you,
that's what we're saying. It's like,
y'all are crazy. And
if you got the access to the permission.
The fact that y'all working together in this toxic little cocktail y'all making is so hilarious to me. My whole point is that when Tone says, she dated 2 athletes and then she tried to talk to a regular guy, so she a hoe. That was just what.
No.
I agree when we talk about you know, it's hoes out here, but men are hoes too. That's all I want to say, and I'll leave it at that.
But like but again, Keke.
Yes.
Women want to skip over it. You want to skip over it, but you can't. You can't skip over the fact that y'all control sex. I could want to have. I love Bernice Burgos. I love looking at it, and I really want to have sex with her. But you know what? It ain't happening. It ain't happening. It's not happening. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Dudes watching this pod that want to have sex with you, Keke, really bad. But guess what? They can. So it doesn't matter. But if you are constantly saying, you know what? I'm gonna pick you, all of these. That's hoish.
It's the permission. The chair for me. It's the skin in the chair for me. You won. Not even.
Please. You know hey, what? Can I see the you one more time?
It's the you. It's the you know what? You won. You won. I don't even want to argue with you. You got it. You got it.
All right. I lost what God damn it, I lost. We go move on, man. I forgot what we were saying. Man, let's go to Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is in a bit of a jam. Getting sued by an alleged rape victim that her husband allegedly raped, and also being accused of possibly trying to pay off the person that's trying to sue them for that rape. Zach, you said this at your radio show. You were saying that Nicki needs to get rid of her husband.
Yes, I did. I said that. It's best. You know, it's not good for her career to be associated with a convicted rapist. He's obviously a convicted rapist. I'll say allegedly just to be safe, but he's obviously a convicted alleged rapist because he has to be registered in the state of California. That's why he's in the courts, because he didn't register in the state of California. They moved and he didn't sign the registry saying, hey, I used to rape people back in the day. That's not good. Let me tell you, it's 2 charges a black man can't beat. I think I've said this on the pod before. That's domestic violence and rape. Those are 2 things you never do. Don't hit her and don't ever take no cookies. Ever, ever, ever. I don't even know what type of rape we're talking about. I don't know if it's statutory or, you know, like force yourself on somebody rape. I don't know, but I just know it's ugly. I just want to know. If you have rape next to your name, you're out of here. It's not a good look. I don't care how you like. No, it wasn't rape. You know, you can't explain yourself. It's not funny, but you can't explain yourself out of no rape. If somebody call you a rapist, that's kind of the worst thing you can be called in the world. I'd rather be called a murderer. I would. If they're like, hey, you want to be known as Zach the murderer, Zach the killer, or Zach the rapist? Zach the killer, me all day long. Both are awful, but one's a little worse. So I say this all to say, Tom looking at me like, please don't get us canceled. I say that all to say, Nicki Minaj, if you want to have any more hits, this is not the man you need to be going to bat for. Like Tone Kapone just said, there are a lot of people who want to be your husband, who love. It's a lot of men, and you gave permission to the one guy who's an alleged rapist. You can do better than that. You can do much better. You bought your own wedding ring, sis.
Zach.
Wow, that was yeah.
So did that brother buy that $1 million ring?
No, I'm just saying you may say a lot of things that made me a little uncomfortable, but look, we're just gonna ask Keke. Keke, what you think, babe? What you think?
Woo, child, rape.
You got to get rid of them. It's simple, Keke. Say it.
I like a man with a background. You know what I'm saying? I like a little gun charge, a little sprinkle, you know, like that's intriguing to me. Like, what happened? You know, who? So, I'm sorry, but you know, a little razzle dazzle, a little gun charge, a little narcotic in there. You know, it make me want to get to know you. What happened? Tell me about it. You know, I can deal with that. like Zach said, rape, I can't do that one. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that one. I can't do rape. I can't do child molestation, all that. You can't explain that to me. You know what I'm saying? You can't, I don't even need an explanation. You got to stay away from me. You can't explain that to me. So as far as whatever kind of rape he got going on or on his background, I just, I don't know, sis. I couldn't do that one.
You can't do it. It's just not possible.
Her brother is in jail for rape, you know, and he's like, he got some time, and she tried to buy him out and help him get out of jail, and be his case. So it's like, I don't know what's going on with that. I just pray that Nikki gets surrounded by the right people. That's all.
Well, this was a whole odd thing in the first place. Like, I mean, like out of everybody that's chasing Nicki Minaj, like everybody that's chasing you, and I understand they had history, but god damn, like you gonna have a baby by the dude that raped me? Like it's the oddest thing, and people kind of let it go under the bridge. But this is a real thing. Like you said, if someone has to register themselves as a registered sex offender everywhere they go, that's different. Now, the reason that he didn't do that is because anybody could look you up and find out where you live. And I think that was the thing they were trying to figure out. Like, hey, my wife's a celebrity, and somebody could easily just show up to Nicki Minaj's front door. That's
why she got to get rid of his ass.
Yeah, I mean, Nicki chose bad. I mean, but at the end of the day, I mean, do you really want to break a family up at this point because she has a baby, they're married? But this was, and you don't want to say somebody chose bad, but I'm like, I mean, damn, like rape, like again, you Nicki Minaj, you're not sis on the block that you looking for love, and it's some different type of situations. It's you Nicki Minaj, and this is who you chose. It's different. It's different. I still think I was like, ugh, yikes, and like
it's hard, y'all. When you say like you Nicki Minaj, so it's easy to find love. Like no, she's Nicki Minaj. It makes it 100 times harder for her to find somebody that really love her, like for her, and really down for her. It's very hard for successful women to find good men. So I completely understand her struggle in that area. However, I still can't look past rape.
I mean,
that's all I'm saying.
It's a lot. It's a lot of dudes. It's a lot of rich dudes, not famous. It's a lot of rich dudes. A lot of rich dudes that, of course, would date it. I know. I mean, like you said, it's not easy for anybody to find love. But I'm just saying, when you're Nicki Minaj, your pool's a little bigger than Nicki from the block. You got a little bit bigger pool to choose from. You got to agree with me on that.
I don't want y'all to think that.
Wait, Paul, oh, there you go. Okay, y'all froze for a minute, but you back.
Am I back now?
Yeah, you back.
I'm not gonna say that Nicki. I don't care if you're Nicki from the block, Jenny from the block. Ladies, you don't have to pick a convicted rapist.
True.
Period. It's somebody else. Like, I don't think anybody should. Like, well, this all that I want. He loved, man, that's a lot. That's a lot to deal with. It's a certain thing. Y'all have deal breakers over height all the time, but y'all accept rape. Huh?
Don't say y'all, okay?
It's weird. It's weird. We all agree on the pod that it's weird. I'm sure the pod fam does too. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and jump to this right here. Tory Lanez has possibly, he did violate his probation at Rolling Loud. Seems like that whole Rolling Loud whole show with the baby just was a shit show. He looks like they're trying to say they want to raise his bail, make him have to pay more money, or they're talking about revoking it and maybe having to send him to jail. Keke, what's up?
I tried to tell the baby and Tory Lanez, please leave this lady alone. Why are y'all messing with this girl? Like, y'all did all this plotting and scheming, and I'm gonna pop up at the show and it's gonna break the internet, and now your dumb ass about to go to jail. Like, y'all real stupid. One canceled and one, you know what I'm saying, 5 minutes away from sitting next to R. Kelly. Please get it together. Like, y'all just, it was so, all of this is so unnecessary. That's what irritates me about the story. Like, when you start off with this shooting situation, you could have just left it alone. But then you go put out a weak ass album. Then after the weak ass album, you go make a weak ass collaboration with her friend, her so-called friend. Then that don't do nothing. So then you're like, okay, I can't get her to, I shot her. The music ain't help. The collaboration ain't hurt her. Now I'm going to pop up at the same show. I'm really going to get her. You out here looking like a hurt baby mama. You worse than future baby mama at this point. You just doing anything to get Megan attention. And now look at you. You look dumb. You look real dumb. So at this point, I don't care what they do to Tory Lanez at this point with this case. Like, because it was all unnecessary and he keep getting himself in these situations. You did not have to be there. Rolling Loud didn't book you. Nobody paid you to be there. So, you know, it's very stupid. And that's all I'm going to say.
Okay, champ. All right. All right, Zach.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Keke was mad to the mud about that.
She was.
Y'all know how
Tory Lanez is tweaking a little bit. It seems like making a lot of bad decisions. What do you think this is? Why do you think this is happening to him, bro?
Well, it might be karma from shooting her. Thought it was gonna be more than that. No, it might really. It might be the karma, but I think what makes me more mad is what Keke said is about the baby, because he wasn't even in the situation. So you ever put yourself in something and then end up getting yourself canceled? Like, you shouldn't even. The baby threw himself in there with Tory Lanez, trying to catch a little hit because he liked the song. The song didn't do well. Then you go out here, start calling out the LGBTQ community and all them in your shout outs that really didn't have to. All you had to do is just say, everybody put your hand. If you got a cell phone in your hand, put your light up right now. It would have been the same reaction, you know, but you put yourself on to what you wanted to say. So he's kind of used to, the baby has just been putting himself in bad situations this whole latter part of his career. Now, as far as Tory Lanez wanting to pop up, he wanted to pop up because he's trying to redeem himself. He wants people to love him again. And what he has to realize is we will never love him like we used to until this whole Meg situation is settled. It's got to be settled. We don't have any, you know, we need to know what happens. What's the end of this? We need to know what really happened, because until you have a court date, brother, we don't care.
It just looks stupid. It looks stupid. It makes everybody should look at this. Look at this whole thing. Before we move on, Pod Fam, just think about this one moment. Has there ever been a moment in your life where just one thing you've done just ruined everything? This is another example of how you have to protect your bag and protect your status and protect the things that you build with, because it's a song. Shit was all good just a week ago. They was all cool just a week ago before that Rolling Loud. Even Tory Lanez was starting to get back in a little bit. And then you do this where all of a sudden it's crazy. One moment can ruin everything. And that's why Tory Lanez is having this beef with Cassidy, because for some reason we think everybody's going to care about it, which nobody cares. Cassidy had a good run back in the day, successful artist. Shout out to him, major bars. But at this point, nobody cares. No shade. Tory Lanez needs to sit down and make a hit record. That's all he needs to do. Now, the baby is in a whole nother situation. I don't know what the baby could do. He's got to figure it out for himself. I don't even, at this point, don't even know. But Tory Lanez, 100%, bro, make a hit record. It will all disappear. Or else you'll continue having beef with old rappers that nobody cares about. No shade again to Cassidy. All right, let's go. Let's go ahead. I mean, it's the truth. I mean, we all have our moments where people care about. When I first started in radio, nobody cared what I said, but now they may care a little bit more. And then as I move out of radio, move on to something else, if that ever happens, they might not care as much. It is what it is. Everybody has their highs and lows, ups and downs. All right, let's get to this. Relationships. And this is something I want to ask you, Keke. I want to ask you. I got to hear from a woman perspective. I got to ask Zachy married.
I know you finna stress me out. Come on.
I'm
trying to preserve my edges, and I already feel them getting stressed. Come on.
What is it that makes a woman investigate? Like, why do people investigate into something? And not necessarily, let's say, not like you saying like you think there's somebody doing some cheating, but say you meet somebody.
Yes.
And then women go all the way in and just investigate, trying to figure stuff out instead of living in the moment. Why do women do that?
Because y'all lie so much. That's it. That's all. Because
you set us up for that.
Yeah, you know, he threw the ball.
I mean, he threw it up. He threw the ball up in the air.
I was expecting something.
What you thought she was gonna say? Because we detectives? No.
No, y'all lie. You know what I mean? It's so bad. You know, ooh, child. Listen. I done met people, and I already know your mama. I know your grandma. I know how many kids you got. I know what school. I know all of it because y'all lie so much. Dudes be, I don't live with my baby mama. You know, dudes will lie at they wedding. They be at their wedding and call you and lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was at an all-white party. I know y'all done heard that before. Like, dudes will lie. They will lie. You know what I'm saying?
You was at a wedding and you said you at an all-white party?
Right. Dudes be at a maternity shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was the photographer. No, he was in the pictures. Like, stop. So it's like, dudes lie. So we have to do our research because we tired of wasting our time. That's it.
I get it. Yeah. I can understand that. But women lie like a mug too, though. Y'all some lying ass. Come on, man. Lying ass. Like, you be like, come on, man. Like, I've been in situations where women have actually made up situations. Like, yeah, I've been emails from people saying this, and I'm getting text messages from this. And you really sending it to yourself, or your girl sending it to you, you trying to catch somebody up, or you asking all that stuff. And I just think, like, I don't know for other guys how they handle it. For me, my life is a very, very clean circle in a sense. So anything that comes in new, I know if something starts getting crazy, I know it was you. Because it's kind of like, it's like the bubble. It's like contact tracing. I like, oh, we got COVID. It's your ass. We was all cool up in here. Right. So it's when somebody comes into the bubble, I know you doing some craziness. I don't know. I never understand why. Because I don't do it. I don't necessarily do it. Zach, have you ever, when you were single, did you do investigating, doing background checks on girls?
Well, it was a light background check. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, who messed with her? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you hit a, like, who talked to her? Oh, man, I don't know nothing about her. You know, if you get that, then I'm going to go. You know, you're like, oh, you know, what's name? Tony hit. You know, Big Ron hit. You know, you go, oh, yeah, I might bag back, or you might change your approach or whatever. But that's all. It's just a light investigation, because a lot of times, to tell you the truth, Tony, I don't want to know. See, too much information is bad. You know.
Have you ever met a woman? Because you know, because Keke, this is a thing that dudes judge you on the guys that they know you dated. They'll judge you, or the dudes that they know smash. That's just a thing. It's like a thing. So, but have you ever liked a girl so much that you said, you know what? I'm too scared to ask these questions, because it might mess it up. Have you ever been in that situation?
Absolutely. Don't even want to know. Don't tell me nothing. I think the less you know, the better chances of a relationship, because you know, you don't get the same version of everybody based off. You get a different version based off the person they're dealing with, if that makes sense. So, you know, for a guy, a girl might be like, oh, you never took me serious like that. You like, nah, I mean, I didn't. You know, that doesn't mean that I don't have the capability to take a woman serious. But women take it as if you can't do it with nobody. Oh, he's a dog. He just dogs women. Don't nobody like it. No, he just didn't like you like that. And they'll put their personal experience on everybody and try to mess up his name because he didn't want her. But a dude to change if he in front of the right one. So
Zach is podding.
Yes, he
Zach,
is. Yes,
you are podding. Keke,
but that's why you shouldn't go try to find all this history because it may be different in your situation.
Yeah, but some history you need to know. Like, I need to know how many kids you really have. I need to know, have you ever been married before? I need to know,
why you need to know that? Why you need to know that?
Because I need to know who the check getting split with. You know what I'm saying? You coming home and I'm seeing all these deductions from the check, and it's because you got kids over here, and you ain't never told me about it. And now I'm 10 years or 2 years into the relationship, and I'm, you know what I'm saying? So no, I need to know up front.
But no, I think, and I maybe I'm weird in that way. Like, I don't like when people start asking me about my kids and my age and things. And I've had women get mad at me, like, you haven't even told me your age, and you just told your kids. I was like, because I'm a public figure, and a lot of things are connected to me in certain ways that I don't want everybody. Whoa, people calling me. That I don't want everybody to know. I don't want everybody to know. So that, man, somebody really trying to contact me. Anything they must know I'm talking about. No, it's a thing. You know what I'm saying? So
I like that tone. I like that. I'm starting to use the public figure stuff too.
You have to.
Like, I'm starting to, I can't tell you that because, I'm a public figure now. I like how you just did that. It was real smooth. I would never fall for that. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me how old you are because you a public figure. I can't know how many kids you got because you a public figure.
Exactly. You can't.
If we're dating.
If we just meet, like, you having those conversations, look, put it like this. You already know that our age is directly connected to how we make money.
Yeah.
So say you date somebody and you go tell Keke, you tell them your age, and you tell them all your personal business. It doesn't work out. Now that person goes and tells the rest of your business. Now you date somebody else. That shit don't work out. Now they gonna take your personal business and take it elsewhere. I'm saying, as a public figure, now this is just public figure to public figure giving you some game, sis. I'm telling you that you should be very careful about who you tell your personal situation in, because you're not Keke from the block. You Keke from the What More Can I Say podcast and GCI. You got a name. And people gonna talk about it. They want to know things about you. That's the first thing that someone's gonna ask. Keke, what's she like? They gonna ask. If someone's close to you, they're going to ask them questions about you.
Yes.
You have to be careful with your information. That's just on some public figure type stuff that I'm trying to get. I've been one a lot longer than y'all.
I love the toxic gems that are being dropped on tonight, honey. I will be using them. So anybody, if you meet me from this point on, I might hit you with I'm a public figure, baby. I can't tell you all that. But it just sounds so crazy to me that you're dating somebody and you don't know how old they are. That is crazy. I would never fall for that.
I'm grown. We can get something to drink together. Shit, we good.
No,
I mean, for me, I just, and I'm not saying it's going to come out in date 3 or something like that, but it's just date one, I'm not gonna give you my personal information.
I understand date 1, but if we seriously dating, it's okay.
Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna say it. We say, but I'm talking about just in general, and that brings me to what I was saying is that, do you think it's beneficial for a woman when you first start dating somebody, let's say first week, to do extensive background checks and asking people, and asking people and that, you think that's doing a little too much?
Yeah, I don't like the asking people thing. It's a lot of Wi-Fi and Beyonce's internet. If it's something you want to know about somebody, you can find out. You know what I'm saying? You don't go asking around. I think that just makes you look like a weirdo at that point. But if it's something that, if you're noticing, because I feel like you really only do all that investigation if you notice some red flags. If it's something not sitting right in your spirit, then you want to go investigate and go look and all this stuff. And if you experiencing that early on, then you don't need to be with that person anyway. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel like he's shady, something ain't right, and you got to go play Inspector Gadget, you probably don't need to be with him anyway.
Thank you.
Yes.
Instead of investigating, if you feel like your spirit is telling you this, why don't you just leave him alone? But instead, you want to go be messy and use your spirit as an excuse to go find out his personal information. That's real.
Yeah, that's it. Some girls got a whole spirit, and I still be like, let me see it. Let me get to know you. Let me get to know you, though.
Oh, God.
Let me get to know you. Let's have some conversations. Let's you got a little bit of thought energy floating around you, shawty, but let me get to know you, though. and a lot of times, sometimes the thought energy is misplaced. It's on me. I'm like, oh man, my bad. I misjudged her because she having the conversation. We hear things, a lot of it's I think with people, me personally, I just don't, because when people stop messing with people, everybody wants to a lot of people try to make the other person look bad. Exactly what Zach said, because that situation, even guys do it, that situation wasn't the right situation for you two. They'll try to put that on you too, if that makes sense. It's just like, nah, man, like I just believe in those interactions. Let's live in the moment. Let's figure it out, see if me and you can rock, and then we keep it pushing from there. But if you steady trying to investigate, you steady doing that, like, look, you can go read a book on somebody else. I'm cool.
What y'all got to hide?
I ain't got nothing to hide, but why can't you talk and let's learn each other?
If somebody investigate me, I'm not worried. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? The Carfax gonna come back good. The Kelly Blue Blood value is gonna be top notch, top dollar. You know what I'm saying? So like, investigate me, baby. I don't know what they so worried about, but yeah,
No, I just that's just my personal opinion. I feel like I don't feel like the investigate. It's weird in that way. It's weird because why wouldn't I just talk to you? You know what I mean? Why? And you want to know if somebody weird.
Y'all lie in the beginning tone. The lies in the beginning of a new relationship, dating situation be A1. The lies be like, oh my God. Y'all be selling us Great America and Disney World all together. You know what I'm saying? Like, the lies be so A1 that, so it's hard to get past them lies. You cute, you smiling, you taking me on dates, and you lying to me. So it's all too bubbly for us to handle in a relationship. Next thing,
so you don't want to be happy.
I'm just saying. Next thing I'm in love.
Like, ooh, this feels too good. Let me investigate.
Cause next thing you know, you in love. So I done fell in love with you, and you done told me all these lies. Now I gotta come bust your windows and flatten your tires. So let's avoid all that. Let me just do my research. Let me pull the whole facts, and then we can move forward. So that's all.
Oh my God, let's get to it. Final thoughts. We love you, Keke. People don't even know you're just a little gangster living inside you. I swear to God it is. Zach Boog, final thoughts, bro.
Man, my final thoughts is y'all be safe out here, man. Don't go out here investigating. If you don't know, you don't need to know. What will come to you, things come to the light that need to be brought to the light. Okay? Y'all sabotaging a lot of relationships by sitting out here trying to investigate stuff on date 2. Who gives a damn? You know what I'm saying? You don't even know that person good enough to be investigating. And once you get to know somebody, you'll have your own sense of appreciation for that person, so you don't need to investigation. Investigation is for the insecure.
Boy.
That's some toxic gems that brother just dropped.
Toxic gems. Ooh, that's so toxic. Ooh, child. He was
right on.
There it is. Right on, brother Zach. We teamed up on you today, Keke. Pause. Yeah, let's final thoughts, Keke. What's up?
Final thoughts. Of course, I have to respond to Zach really quick. If I like you enough, let me tell you something, fellas. If she don't investigate you, she really like you. So you could lie. You could do everything. If she don't investigate you, that means she really, really, really like you. Because I'm telling you, women, we get real dumb if we really like you. Like, we get real dumb. We can't see, we can't hear, we can't put together context clues, none of that, if we really like you. So if she don't investigate you, fellas, she might be the one. She really like you. But 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get investigated. So get your stuff in order. Now, other than that, that was my response to that. But my other final thought is, come see your girl down at the Black Women's Expo, okay? Come on down here, put put your mask on, put your wig on. Come see me. Plus Size and Poppin' Fashion Show is going down Saturday the 21st at 1 o'clock. Get there at 12:45. Okay, I got places to be. You know, I got other jobs, so I can't be there all day. Please be on time. Come see me. And you know, other than that, I just dropped my t-shirt line. Go to my website. It's the first product is called Boys Lie. Ain't that crazy how God works? It's called, the shirt is called Boys Lie. And look at God, what we talked about today. So ladies, if you've ever been investigating and found out that he was a damn lie, go get your t-shirt right now on Keke.com. That's all.
I love it.
Ooh, look at Keke. Look at Keke. I told Keke, you keep messing with, you're going to be a millionaire. Hey, support Keke. Make sure you go check out the Black Women's Expo. I think I'm broadcasting live on Friday or Saturday. So one of those days, I'll definitely be there to check you out. It's going to be an amazing situation. Black Women's Expo is actually one of my favorite things to do. Hey, I like to broadcast in front of people. One of these days, we're going to be able to have a live show in front of you guys. Actually do it right there in front of you. I have our t-shirts almost done. I was working on them. That's right. So the t-shirts will probably be available the next pod. We'll let you know. But with that being said, though, I appreciate the pod fam. You know what it is. What more can I say?